Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm showing you a quote that I posted on my Instagram this morning. Whatever you have to do, show up and give it your all. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. You're talking about how to show up and give 100%. Maybe you are feeling badly today. Maybe you got discouraging news recently. Maybe you're just having a hard week. Maybe you're having a hard morning and you just don't feel like doing life today. We're going to talk about whatever you have to do, how to show up and give it your all. So good morning. I'm so glad to have you joining us. Thank you for those of you who are inviting people. That's so kind of you. I forgot to mention recently that we hit over 6,000 followers, which just blows my mind. And then we have over 500,000 hearts, which I don't know, the hearts thing, it's kind of funny, but that's really sweet of you, all of you who give hearts and share and invite your followers and invite your friends. You all are just, you mean so much to me, and I am just loving doing this Periscope thing and loving having you all join us. And yesterday afternoon I did a Periscope on how to get more blog readers, how to get more people to read your blog. And so many of you shared that and reached out to me about that. And I just love Periscope and I love you all and I love being here. So thank you. If you are new, my name is Crystal Payne and I am the founder of MoneySavingMom.com, as well as the New York Times bestselling author of the book Say Goodbye to Survival Mode. And I'm the creator of the 14-day online course called Make Over Your Mornings. I am also wife to Jesse. We've been married for 12 and a half years and we have 3 kids. Catherine is 10, Caitlin is 8, and Silas is 6. And we live in the Nashville, Tennessee area, and we homeschool our kids, and we're self-employed entrepreneurs, and so we share the homeschooling responsibilities as well as the entrepreneurial responsibilities. So I homeschool in the morning, my husband homeschools in the afternoon. So that's a little bit about us. If you are new here today, I would love to know that you're new. Leave a comment and let me know your name, and tell me that you're new and let me know your name so that I can give you a shout out if I see it, because I would love to welcome you. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you who were here yesterday, I shared a stack of 5 different books that we were going to choose from for next week's book club. And we have a winner. Welcome, Haley. We have a winner, the most voted book, which actually surprised me because I thought it would be Brene Brown's book. Hi, Ken. I thought it would be Brene Brown's book. Hi, Tamra from Alabama. 3-year-old Lily would like a shout out. Hi, Lily. Hi, Kristen. Whitney. Hi, Whitney. It's great to see you here. Diana. Carrie. John. Marsha. Wow, y'all. It's so great to have you all here. Okay, so yesterday, welcome, Judy. We had a little bit of a vote on what book we should do next week for our book club that I'll be scoping through and reading through and blogging about. And it surprised me, but we have a winner, and that is I Used to Be So Organized. It's by Glennis Whitwer, and it's Help for Reclaiming Order and Peace. And my friend Joy, who is also my manager, she's my good friend, she recommended this book to me and said that I had to read it. And she said the first half was just so impactful for her. So we will start I Used to Be So Organized next Monday. So if you want to pick up a copy either from your library, maybe you have a friend who has it, you can ask on Facebook, does anybody own this book? Or you could order it if you have the funds to do so. So that is I Used to Be So Organized by Glennis Whitwer. We will start it next Monday. I'll be blogging through it, reading through it, and scoping through it. So yes, a lot of Austin, Texas. Welcome, y'all. Oh, 3-year-old Teddy is sad that I didn't say hi. Well, hi, Teddy. I'm sorry. I don't always see all the comments, but I do go back and watch the replay so that I can read all of your comments, because I love y'all so much and I am so glad to have you here and I don't want to miss any of your comments. So thank you so much for leaving those comments. Okay, So I was also going to mention that this afternoon, I'm doing another Money Making Mom scope. You all have seemed to really love that. Oh, I'm so glad. You all have loved those, and I have loved doing the Money Making Mom scope. So this afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be doing a scope answering a question on how I found time to write a book. Because if you've been around here, you know that I have a new book coming out. Money Making Mom is coming out on November 3rd. And so I'm going to talk about how I found time in the middle of my life to write this book, and then share a little bit more about how do you get a book deal? How does the book process work? How does it work to write a book, and what does that look like? So if you have ever wanted to write a book, or you're thinking you might want to write a book, or maybe you're in the middle of writing a book, you want to show up this afternoon at 3 p.m. Central Time for my scope on how I found time to write a book and what the process of writing a book looks like. You can also, as always, watch the replay of those. Maybe you work and you can't show up then, or you have something going on this afternoon. You can watch all of my scope replays at catch.me/MoneySavingMom. That's katch.me/MoneySavingMom. So I am excited to share with you about that. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to show up and give 100%, even if you don't feel like it. Because some days it's just hard. Life is hard. Yesterday I had to do something that I did not want to do, and I would have just rather not gotten up and had to face the day, but I had to, because that's life, and we have to be adults and get up and do hard things sometimes. So, number one, don't bite off more than you can chew. We've talked about this multiple times, but I cannot stress this enough. Really think about what is going to matter in 25 years from now. What is going to matter in 25 years from now? I know adulting is hard some days, Steph says. I know it is. I have had so many moments this last year when I was like, I'm just ready to throw in my adult towel and just be a kid again, because I didn't realize how easy I had it. You know, being an adult, it's hard because you have to make hard choices, and you have to have those hard conversations and hard decisions. So don't bite off more than you can chew. What's going to matter in 25 years from now? That really helps me on those days when I need to show up and give 100%, and maybe I'm just overwhelmed. If you set yourself up for failure from the get-go by creating this massively long to-do list, or committing and over-committing to so many things, you're going to feel overwhelmed, and you're not going to want to show up and give it your all. So one, don't bite off more than you can chew. What are your top priorities? What are your top priorities? What are those things that are going to matter in 25 years from now? Make sure those are on your list, and be okay with having, taking other things off your list that really aren't going to matter. Don't overwhelm yourself. Number two, take care of you. If you want to be pouring out to others, if you want to have energy to be able to give and to be able to have 100% to give, you have to be filling up your tank. You cannot give and give and give and give and give from an empty tank. You just can't. So number two, you have to take care of you. This might mean you need to get more sleep. This might mean you need to work on eating better, or exercising, or just taking time to rest. This morning, I woke up at 4 a.m. without my alarm clock. I'm still messed up from our South Africa trip and the jet lag. I had gone to bed early, and I woke up at 4 a.m. and I didn't feel well, and I had a headache. But you know what? The girl who was the 5 years ago, Crystal, would have just gotten up and gotten out of bed and said, okay, I've got all this stuff that I need to do. But instead, I realized I don't feel very well. I don't think I got enough sleep. And so I rolled over and I went back to bed. And when I woke up at 6:20, I felt so much better. And so you've got to take care of you. I know that my day will be so much better because I made the decision to roll over and go back to bed and get more sleep, instead of waking up and pushing through and trying to push myself too hard when I wasn't ready to get up. What can you do today to nourish your soul, your spirit, and your body? When you live from a nourished place, you're going to have more energy to be able to show up and give your all. So number 1, don't bite off more than you can chew. Number 2, take care of you. And number 3, wherever you are, be all there. Wherever you are, be all there. This is the best way to give 100%. Not only that you don't overwhelm yourself so that you're not all stressed and just completely frazzled, and that you are living from a place that's a healthy place, that you're not completely burned out, but then that you're all there wherever you are. And that quote is by Jim Elliott, as Millie just said. I think the exact quote is, wherever you are. Oh no, I can't. There's a longer quote. I'll have to pull that out. But the gist of it is, wherever you are, be all there. Be 100% present in whatever moment you're in. Instead of thinking about where I need to be, or where I need to go, or what I need to do, or who I should be talking about, or maybe even what I'm going to say. Sometimes we're not completely listening to someone because we're thinking about what we're going to follow up and say instead of just fully listening. I got this bracelet yesterday from Sense of Style, and they sent it to me just as a gift, and it says, "Be here now." I love it. It's from Sense of Style. I think they're going to be doing a sale on it, and that's why they sent them out. But I love it. Be here now. Wherever you are, be all there. And so for me, what this looks like is that I have to compartmentalize, because I have a lot of different things going on in my life. I have children to homeschool, a marriage to invest in, friends to invest in, a business that I'm running with multiple people that I'm managing, a blog that I'm writing, social media accounts that I'm keeping up, and a book that I'm launching. So there's a lot of different things going on right now, and I don't want to lose my health in the process. So I have to take care of me too. So in order to be able to do those things and do them well, I have to compartmentalize. And this means that I can't be trying to multitask all over the place, because multitasking for the most part is a myth. You cannot do a good job of most things when you're trying to do 2 things at once. Now, there are some things. I listen to Periscopes while I'm cleaning my kitchen. There are some things that when your mind is free and your hands are busy, you can multitask in that way. But I can't be working on my blog and homeschooling my kids at the same time. That's not going to work. I can't do that. So wherever you are, be all there. Compartmentalizing for me looks like, when I'm homeschooling my kids, my phone and my computer are upstairs and I am downstairs on our main floor. The reason is because I know that if my phone or my computer is close to me, I'm going to be tempted to go check it just for a second, and then I can get sucked into it. So I have to compartmentalize. So be all there with my kids, fully present. And then once I'm done with the homeschooling, then I can go and be fully present with the business, because then my husband is homeschooling. And so compartmentalizing for me has really helped me to be able to be all there and be present. And sometimes that looks like giving permission to you to do something to just rest. Instead of, when you're trying to rest, maybe you're trying to read and you get all distracted by so many different things because you have your phone there and you have other things going on. Give yourself permission to compartmentalize rest and to just be fully present in resting or doing something to nourish your soul. For me, when I'm having a conversation with someone, I'm almost always going to have my phone turned upside down, or my phone not even existent. Maybe I have to have my phone there because someone's supposed to call me, or someone's going to pick me up, or I'm waiting on a text or something. But having my phone turned over so that I'm not distracted by it, so that I can be fully present. I want to be all there 100% in the moment and not distracted by all these different things. When I'm working on business projects, to shut down all of the other noise, to shut down all the bells and whistles. I don't have things dinging on my phone. I don't have little pop-up notifications. I have taken off all of the notifications on my computer and on my phone, except for a few things that don't ding at me that I'm just tracking right now, so that I can be fully present. So that when I'm working on a writing project, there's not emails that are popping up and I'm getting notifications that someone liked something on Twitter and someone commented on Facebook. all that noise is going to keep you from being fully present. It's going to really hamper your productivity, and it's going to make you take so much more time to get things done. So how can you compartmentalize? It's going to look different for you because you don't live my life. Those are examples of how it's worked for me, but I'd love to hear from you. How do you compartmentalize? How do you be all there? With your marriage, with your friendships, with your kids, with your work, how are you all there? Leave a comment and let us know. I would love to hear what works for you, and I'd love to learn from you. Another resource that I love is the books by Rachel Macy Stafford. I don't have them because I've given them away because I love them so much, and I don't want to keep them on my shelf because I want someone else to be able to use them. But the two books that I love are, she's written Hands-Free Mama and Hands-Free Life. And both of those books talk to moms especially, but it can apply to anyone, about how we need to put away the devices, put away the electronics, put away the phone, put away the things that are distracting us from being fully present. So that's Hands-Free Mama and Hands-Free Life by Rachel Macy Stafford. I really recommend those, and you should be able to get them from your library. So how can you be fully present in your life today? 1, don't bite off more than you can chew. 2, take care of you. Remember, you need to invest in you if you want to be able to have energy to pour out to others. And 3, wherever you are, be all there. Be fully present in your life. Because guess what? You only have one life. You only have one life. And that is your little dash. We were talking about this last night in our Monday group about how you have the date, the year that you were born and the year that you die, and there's the dash in between, and that is your life, and that's all you get. You have one life, so use it well. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. If you missed earlier, I talked about my book, Money Making Mom, that comes out November 3rd. Hi, Silas. Did you want to say good morning? Say good morning. This is Silas. He always likes to come in and say hi to everyone. That's part of his morning routine, to come in and say hi on Periscope, right? Okay, you're gonna go get busy. Okay. So my book, Money Making Mom, comes out November 3rd. If you are wanting to find a way to increase your income, if you're wanting to get out of debt, if you're wanting to find a way to really use your passion and your gifts and your skills, maybe you don't know what your passions and your gifts and your skills are, but you feel like there's something more to life. You want to do something that's going to matter. I really encourage you to pre-order a copy of Money Making Mom. It's how every woman can earn more and make a difference. Thank you, Kristen, for pre-ordering. If you pre-order, go to MoneyMakingMomBook.com, MoneyMakingMomBook.com, and I share there about the free bonuses that you can get when you pre-order, and they're only available when you pre-order. After November 2nd, the day before the book comes out, those bonuses will no longer be available, and they will be for sale on our site because we put a lot of effort into them, and we wanted to give you something special as an incentive to pre-order, because that actually helps our Amazon numbers. And Amazon, if you don't have enough pre-orders, then what happens is that they won't order very many books, which then when the book comes out, if a lot of people order, Amazon won't have the stock, and so then it will say out of stock, which then creates a big chaotic mess for authors. And so that's why we're encouraging people to pre-order, so it helps us to make sure that there's plenty of stock in at Amazon. And that's the only way we can get Amazon to order, is if people pre-order. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today. Be sure to pick up a copy of Money Making Mom if you haven't done so already, and go to, if you're not sure whether the book is for you, or you don't think you can afford it right now but you're really interested in the information, go to MoneyMakingMomBook.com, and you can sign up for our free 5-day course on how I make a full-time income from home. That's at MoneyMakingMomBook.com. And don't forget, I will also be back here at 3 p.m. Central Time for a Money Making Mom Scope, where I'll be talking about how I found the time to write a book and what the whole book writing process looks like. So if you are interested in writing a book, you're in the process of writing a book, or you would just love to know what that looks like, be sure to join us at 3 p.m. Central Time today for my Money Making Mom Scope. And yes, pre-order from Amazon, and then go to MoneyMakingMomBook.com for to fill out the form to get the free bonuses. So Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, you only have one life to live. Use it well. Don't let life happen to you. Go happen to life. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. for more morning motivation. Have a great day.